Charges have been laid in the murder of a man in Forest Lawn last week. At approximately 5:55 a.m. Wednesday, September 30th, 2015, police were called to check on the welfare of a man in the 2600 block of 43rd Street Southeast. Upon arrival, a man was found deceased. Following an autopsy by the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, the victim has been identified as Jonathan Joe SCHMEIKAL, 34, of Calgary. He died as a result of a shooting. It is believed the shooting took place in the vicinity of where he was found. Cody GOODEAGLE, 25 years of Calgary. Cody GOODEAGLE, 25 years of Gleichen, Alberta, has been charged with second-degree murder. He will appear in court on Thursday, October 15th, 2015. I'll now take your questions.
Is there any indication that the victim and the accused had a previous relationship? Like, what's
Yeah,
the
they were known to each other. Prior to the shooting, the victim was being driven around in a stolen motor vehicle by more than one individual. And then we believe that he was shot in the vicinity of where he was found, and then he was left at that location.
Was he from near that location, or was this just dropped off in a?
We believe that he was dropped off where he was found.
Sorry, did he live in that area?
No, he did not. He used to live in that area up until about 3 weeks prior, but he had moved out.
Who was he being driven around?
The accused, we believe the accused was in the vehicle, and at least one other individual.
Why were they driving around?
We're trying to determine motive of this shooting, but we believe that drugs is a possibility.
Neighbors at the time said they heard gunshots around 1 o'clock in the morning. Can you say if he was shot and laid there for several hours, or when?
We believe that he was shot several hours prior to being found, and that it's very possible that that report of a gunshot is related to our investigation. We determined that information as a result of our neighborhood inquiries after we were notified.
Is it, I guess, concerning at all if people heard gunshots at 1 o'clock but no one called police?
It is concerning, and we encourage anyone who hears something or sees something to contact the Calgary Police Service. We will respond and check it out.
So do you believe he was shot and dumped at that location?
We believe that he was shot in the vicinity of where he was found, and then he was removed from the vehicle and left at that location.
And you mentioned one other person was in the vehicle.
We believe that more than one person was in the vehicle at the time of the shooting.
Have you spoken to those people?
Yes, we have, and our investigation is ongoing, and there is a possibility that additional charges will be laid.
Any indication this is related to any previous murders or any previous?
No, there's nothing to indicate it's related to anything else we're investigating.
And what led you to this accused? Can you tell us that?
Because this is currently before the courts, I can't release that information at this time. What I can say is that we conducted an extensive investigation based on the information we received at the time of the call, and through our efforts we were able to obtain additional information that led us to this individual.
Can you say where he was shot or how many times he was shot?
I can tell you that he was shot and died as a result of being shot, but now it's currently before the courts and I can't release that information.
Has that stolen vehicle that they were in been located?
Yeah, we have located the vehicle and we're conducting a forensic examination of the vehicle. I can also tell you that we recovered several weapons, and we're in the process of conducting forensic and ballistic tests on those weapons to determine if one of them is related to our investigation.
And I know last week it was said that there was a house that was possibly being investigated.
Yeah, and we've determined that that's unrelated to our investigation.
Sorry, just to clarify, when you said additional charges might be laid, do you mean against someone else or
Against another individual.
And do you know who the other, you mentioned there was probably one other person in the vehicle. Do you know the identity of that person and are looking
That
for
person is known to us, yes. And the investigation is ongoing.
So you're looking for that person, or?
We have spoken with that individual. Early Tuesday morning, we arrested 3 individuals in South Calgary without incident. And based on our investigation and that arrest, we have charged 1 individual with second-degree murder. We have interviewed the other individuals, and our investigation is ongoing.
So the accused was one of those 3 people arrested?
Yes.
Anything else?
I guess just in terms of motive, you believe it's drug-related?
There's a possibility that it's drug-related, but we're working to confirm the motive.